Hello and welcome back to part 5 of my Godot tiles tutorial. In this video I will improve the random tile placement from the last video so that we should get solvable puzzles every time. First I remove the call to randomize from my start method because I don't need a random seed for this. I also don't need to shuffle the tiles array anymore because I will do this myself now. First I create a method shuffle tiles and create a bunch of variables to be able to compare different tiles to each other. The whole principle this is based on is explained in a Numberphile video that I hopefully don't forget to link in the video description. Here's what's happening. Using the random integer method, I get a random tile for my a and b variables out of the tiles array. And by the way, you can look up the rand_i method in the Godot documentation to learn how it works exactly. And then I check if the two tiles are identical. If they are identical, I repeat the process until I get two distinct tiles. Now that we have two distinct tiles, I copy one of them into a temporary variable, save the other tile in the variable of the first tile, and then save the contents of the temp variable in the b variable. This is the default method to swap two items inside an array. And now if I start the game and press the spacebar, we have roughly the same result as before, but now the puzzles should always be solvable. As I said, please watch the Numberphile video if you want to know more about this. Now I'm able to set the amount of randomization by adjusting the range value inside the loop. In my testing, I have found the value of 20 to be sufficient, but if I now, for example, set this value to 2, you will see that only 4 tiles are being swapped because I only processed 2 tile pairs. The higher you set the range, the more the puzzle gets randomized, and as I said, a value of 20 has proved to be enough. Now I can delete the shuffle method, and to get the bottom right empty tile, I change the range from 9 to 8 in the tiles initialization so that we only instantiate 8 tiles instead of 9. Now we have a hole in the bottom right corner that I can fill with an empty tile. This is simply a null value at the end of the tiles array after the tiles have been shuffled. This will be useful later when we want to determine if a clicked tile can move to an empty spot by checking if it is adjacent to the null value. And I will do exactly that in the next video. That means we check when a tile is clicked if the tile can be moved, and if it is adjacent to the null tile, then I move that tile to the new position. Thanks for watching, until then, bye.